the Rua.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry, I don't need to shout.
Welcome to Mix 106.5 in the Silicon Valley.
Thank you for having us.
It's great to have you guys here. So why don't we introduce yourselves? Let's start with you.
I'm Alanna.
Alanna, obviously on the keyboard,
On the keyboard, yep.
right?
I am Roseanna, and I do guitar and sing and
And
things.
I'm Jonathan, and I do the violin.
Right. Now, the dumb question to ask would be where you guys met. Obviously, you guys are a family,
I met at birth.
right?
Yeah, I mean, she's older than me, and he's younger than me, so...
Okay. So are you the youngest?
I am the youngest.
How's that been going for you?
I'll tell you later.
Now, Alanna,
Yeah.
I wanted to apologize to you on behalf of all Americans that when you asked for the check and they brought you a ramekin of ketchup, I'm sorry that they couldn't understand your accent.
Yeah, so I said, can I have a check? Because obviously at home we say the bill, but I was like, I'll say check just so that they know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Can I have the check, please? And then came a pot of ketchup.
Now, what did you say to the waiter once that
I
happened?
just said thanks. And then I put some on my plate just so it looked like I'd actually used it.
Because obviously you were done with your meal, and then why would they
There was
think?
toast there, because she
There
saved
was
me
a
a
tiny
piece
bit
of
of
toast.
toast left.
Okay.
But then I just put it on the side of the plate just so I
Perfect.
didn't feel bad.
It's such a, like, an Irish English thing to do, like, I won't tell them they got it wrong. I'll just pretend I've used it to make
Yeah.
them feel okay.
It was very nice of you. And next, so I was also wondering who's watching Riley while you guys are on the road here in America.
Daddy.
Yeah.
We literally just FaceTimed him.
Did you really?
Yeah, the dog,
Okay,
yeah.
right, now what
He
it-
doesn't have his own
He doesn't have his own
iPhone,
iPhone, no.
but
Is he all of your guys' dogs, or is he just?
Technically he's ours.
Yeah,
He's a
technically
family
it's
dog.
ours.
No,
Yeah,
technically
yeah,
we bought
you
no.
say
No,
that.
no, 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 no.
Technically we bought him. And
Sure.
We pay for all the pet insurance and all that kind of stuff. But he is family dog. Like,
Yeah.
Dad, I think Dad would claim him.
Yeah, I
Like,
think so.
Okay. Now, kind of cruising all throughout the United States. How long have you been here? A couple of weeks?
No,
No.
Friday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we had the weekend in LA and we just had some time to ourselves there. And
Sure.
We went to the Hollywood Bowl on the 4th of July.
Oh, who was playing?
Smokey
Smokey
Robinson.
Robinson.
Oh, wow.
I'm on it, so that was-
That's incredible.
It was very cool.
Yeah.
And then we did a bus tour, the hop on, hop off on Sunday.
So you got to see everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Well-
then we started.
What was your favorite part of LA?
well, my favourite part's Disneyland, but we've not been there yet.
That's next week.
That's next week.
Okay.
But I like the
liked it.
beach.
Yeah.
The beach
Yeah,
was
the
nice.
beach was really nice, actually. yeah.
Sure.
And we went to Venice Beach, and then we went to Santa Monica Pier, and I don't know,
I
it
did
was
like
just really
that.
nice.
Did you guys lift weights at Venice Beach?
Do you know they were doing a weightlifting competition? Like they were doing like a proper competition. Everyone was coming out
Uh-huh.
in their poses. So we had a
They
little-
looked in pain.
I know they did. It's like, you know, when you're trying to smile,
Smile,
but you're
it's like-
tensing at the same
Sure.
time.
Yeah.
It was that kind of.
Oh,
but
how
it
funny.
was fun. Otherwise, I think if that wasn't on, we probably would have gone and been like, look, I can do 2 push-ups.
Yeah.
That's about it.
All right. So let's get into a song now. Why don't you tell us what you're gonna play and kind of a little background on the song?
Yeah.
The song is called Without You, and it's a song about being independent and knowing that you don't need some other people in another person in your life, really. Yeah.
Perfect.
Knowing that, yeah, without you.
Yeah.
You can get on
You can get on just okay.
just fine without them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Won't change my mind. I'll be alright. Got nothing to say. 'Cause I had it all yesterday. The memory's gone. They leave me here and I'm alone. But I had it all yesterday. I know I'll find my way, and that I'll be okay. No
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. That was great.
Thank you.
Great song. Now, being from a musical family, were your parents musicians?
Dad's side of the family, like all Irish, like both sides of our family are all Irish. Dad's side of the family is like the more musical side of the family. There's no offense against Mum. Like Mum can hold a tune, and like I think people in her family did play little bits and pieces, but really it's Dad's side of the family that are all the musicians.
And so when we were younger, and they're all, as Roseanne said, it's all from Ireland. So when we were younger, we used to go over quite a lot. And take part in competitions called the Fèis, and so it was like verse speaking and singing and piano playing, and so we used to go over quite a lot and do bits over there as well.
Now, do you guys all play multiple instruments?
We do.
We
We all learned.
We all play the piano.
Yeah, all play the piano. We all learnt the violin. Then she broke her arm.
Oh, really?
She gave up. So I
That was
played
an
on the
excuse,
violin.
if anything.
Well, how did you break your arm?
How did I break my arm?
You're playing round.
You've broken it a few times.
I've broken it a few
Rounders,
times.
Oh, no.
Which is like the equivalent of baseball.
Like a baseball type game.
Yeah.
Now, what's it called?
Rounders.
Rounders, okay.
Did I really break my arm doing rounders?
Yeah.
You also fell off
Oh,
the
it was
monkey
like a
bar.
fracture,
also
but it
fell
was
off the monkey bar.
nearly it was
No,
so close to
I
being
think
broke.
it was when, because we all did figure skating when we were younger,
Okay.
and I went and
That was it.
what did I do?
You
I
put
was
on
out.
hockey
I put on
skates.
hockey skates, and I can't skate in hockey skates, so I was like, oh yeah, let's try that, and I fell over and I really broke my arm.
Do you guys still do ice skating?
We still can.
Yeah.
Not as good as it used to be.
Okay. Was it a competitive thing?
No, we did grades.
Okay.
In it, so it's kind of similar.
I did a
to-
few competitions.
I wasn't that good.
Right.
I really enjoyed it. It just got kind of to the point where Mum was up at whatever time taking us
Taking
around,
you over there.
and then go and have a piano lesson, then go and do
Yeah.
skating,
Ballet
and then
or-
go and do ballet, then go and do this. Like, right, that's enough.
Right.
Too much.
Too much. Yeah.
How does the writing process go for you guys?
Well, when we first started writing, we wrote separately, and
Okay.
then we started writing together, and it just sounded better because we all brought our different strengths to write the writing process, and it just developed from there, and our songs grew as we started
Yeah, and it
writing
depends.
together.
Like sometimes it might be everybody starting a song, or one person starts it and then someone else comes in and helps,
Right.
and someone else comes in and says you're doing that wrong.
Well, how are you guys different as writers? I mean, what's each one of your guys' strengths when it comes down to writing?
I think Jonathan's quite good at hooks. Like, I could be stuck in a song, and he'll come in and go, oh, I hear this. I'm like, no, I don't hear that. And he's like, no, just wait. I hear it.
I
And like,
say, do this,
do this. And eventually I get it. Like, it will be just like, I think you're good at doing hooks. Like, little things in, like, choruses to make it stand out.
Sure.
Alanna, you're good at chords. Like, sometimes we'll be, like, stuck in the same, like, chord
And
progressions.
Alanna is very good at making things make sense.
Yeah,
as
like
well.
I really like doing the words,
Yeah.
and sometimes I'll like
She-
write
but-
5
yeah.
words for one thing,
Or
and
like
Alana be like,
1,000 words for one
you could have
thing.
one word in
Yeah.
a sentence, and I'm like, oh, that makes it fit so much better.
Okay, so let's do another song. You want to tell us about what's next and the story behind this song?
So this song is called Stand Out, and it is a song that's very dear to us. It is influenced by a woman who was basically part of our family. She was the nanny for our aunt's children. She lived with them for nearly 27 years, but she always looked after us when we went over to Ireland as well. And she died of cancer 5 years ago, and she just saw the best in absolutely everybody, and wanted us to pursue everything that we could, and so yeah, she influenced us. So yeah, this is Stand Out.
Okay.
I have often walked down this road before, trying to find an escape to myself, where I'm understood, finding my direction to where I want to be. If I stand up straight and hold my
Now, given the significance behind that song, is it hard to perform?
Sometimes, yeah. Like somebody asked us before, like, oh, is that a really hard song to perform? And I was like, it depends. If I get asked the story about it, I think it's hard to perform. If I don't get asked the story, then...
Yeah.
Or then you just go,
okay. And then if I think, because the lady's name was Sue, if I think about Sue, very hard to perform.
Sure.
And then, I suppose it sounds bad for me not to think about her while I'm performing, but I think that's hard. Like, when you write a song influenced or about a person and it brings up memories, like, I think that's really hard to do. So, sometimes, yes.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, no, Roseanna, you got to sing, so you can't be wobbly.
Totally. Now, okay, so the Rua, Hebrew, correct?
yeah.
And you want to tell us what it means?
Well, our surname is Brown, and we thought the Irish Gaelic word for brown was Rua, but we were mistaken.
That was kind of like a ready brown.
Yeah.
But we really liked the word and how it looked. So we went searching for loads of different meanings, and we came across a Hebrew meaning essence of the group. And we were like, well, that's cool.
Our music is our essence.
Yeah. And so we went with that, but there was an H on the end, so we took the H off.
Okay, so you didn't like the
really
H.
hard to pronounce.
I know, I feel like we've been harsh against this H.
Yeah.
But like,
I said to leave it.
No.
And you guys said no.
I liked
I think, I think it looked better.
It
There's
looked better.
three of us.
Three of
and
us,
there's
three
three letters.
Three letters,
You know, Roseanna,
sure.
Alanna.
My name
Roseanna,
out with a U.
Alanna.
Yeah. Jonathan with a silent U.
Yeah. That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
And Essence, also the name of the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about the album a little bit? First, when does it come out?
So it's actually in spring it was out. So
Okay.
It's out now.
Okay,
On iTunes and Amazon.
perfect.
And we recorded that in Brussels. So we did that a couple of years ago. And we had some amazing people come and work with us. So we had Nigel Harrison, who's the bass player in Blondie, and he came and played bass for us.
Okay.
And also one of the
Yeah.
songs on the album we co-wrote with him as well.
And he plays with us live as
Yeah.
well.
And then we have Clive Deemer, who's a drummer, and he was in Portishead, Radiohead, did stuff with
Robert
Robert
Plant.
Plant as well, and Danny Robinson, who plays guitar on the album too. He was the official Jimi Hendrix and the Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Well, how did you guys get connected with all of them?
So it was the record label.
Yeah,
Our label,
FOD,
FOD,
they brought them
yeah.
along.
Yeah.
We were like,
Along.
okay.
Yeah,
sure.
You're gonna say no, right?
Yeah.
They're not gonna say no.
And then, so they play with us live, and then on the album we also have a guy called Mikey Rowe, and he's done keyboards and other cool kind of synth noises, and he's played with like Mick Jagger, Oasis, Noel Gallagher, High Flying Birds, so incredible to
They've
have
done
them.
a lot of stuff. And then they came and worked with us, so we're like, really? Okay.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say no.
How many songs are on the album?
11.
11. And was it all written pretty much by you guys?
Oh yeah,
Every song.
every song's written by us. So there's 2 co-writes on it.
Right.
One with Nigel.
Co-writes.
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 Cool, right. So that one with Nigel.
And then there was another one on there with a guy called Rob Davis, and he has also played bass in a band called Mud, and wrote the song "Can't Get You Out of My Head," which is Kylie Minogue song.
Yeah.
So there's 2 co-writes, but yeah, they're all us.
Were there any arguments about which songs get on the
didn't
album?
No.
Yeah?
There's still a-
We did have a
all-
choice.
We did have a choice, but then when we listened to the songs, we're like, this is a nice collection of songs that fits well
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
So
We
like,
had quite a lot of
yeah.
songs.
And so it was kind of a process where we sat down probably a good 4 to 6 months before we actually recorded the album.
We did, we went to Italy, didn't we?
Yeah, and went through songs, and it was like play through them, yes, no, maybe, yes, no, maybe.
Right.
So we had loads more.
And they were
then
literally just
narrowed
little
it all
demos
down.
that we had done, and we narrowed it down with like the guy who's producing it, and like we narrowed it down to what was going to be on the album. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I think if we'd done any
it's a
other
nice
songs, it
mix,
wouldn't work.
an eclectic mix of songs, but they all fit well.
Why did you guys record in Brussels? Was there any significance there?
The studio is incredible. You could walk in and go, I'd like this guitar
They'd have
and
it.
this amp
Yeah.
from this year. Okay, it's down there on the left.
Right.
It's like,
It's that kind of thing.
it's that kind of
Also,
place. It's
it was
incredible.
easier for everybody to get to, and
It was a residential studio as
so
well,
we
so we
stayed
stayed
there.
there.
Okay.
And, like, the list of people who've recorded there goes on and
I
on
know
and
it
on
does,
and on.
doesn't it?
Right. You guys are from Ireland, but you live in Windsor, is that
Yes,
correct?
That's correct.
And when did...
All Irish, we just
Family's
live
all
in
Irish, we
England.
just happen to be born in England.
Okay, perfect. Is there somehow... Is there a Windsor influence to your music at all?
I don't
No.
think there is.
No?
It would have to be.
What-
There's the Queen lives in Windsor, so unless there's some royal
Right.
kind of sound to our music, I don't think so.
No, I think probably it's the Irishness that
Uh-huh.
come out. So
I think so.
people like with the violin and maybe Roseanne's like lilts, but
Now, aside from what you guys have created, what are you guys listening to right now?
Well, the last album I bought was Royal Blood.
Okay.
I really, really like that album. And I really like Imagine Dragons' new album. I know it's not that new, but like I really, really like it.
Right.
I think they're doing an awesome job.
For me, I listen to a lot of, I suppose, Ed Sheeran and Clean Bandit. Although on the way here in the car, I was listening to the Pitch Perfect 2 soundtrack. So, I do like a bit of harmonies.
I'm still listening to them. I just bought the latest Arctic Monkeys record and the Taylor Swift record.
Sweet.
Two completely different kind of stuff. But I was like, yeah, okay, I'll get these two. So I'm
You
listening.
bought Paramore the other day.
I forgot I bought
Paramore?
2 Paramore's.
I love Paramore,
older
but
albums the other
I've
day,
listened to like all the albums endlessly.
Yeah.
So-
Right.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
I bought those.
All right, so
We all like a lot of styles of music.
absolutely,
And we all appreciate a lot of styles as well.
yeah. Let's get into our last song. Just tell us about it.
So this song is called Fight For It's Right, and it's the single off the album. We wrote this song. This is actually the very last song that was recorded for the album. And it came about because we couldn't do one of the other songs that originally we had narrowed down to do. And we were annoyed about this and determined to write something that we
Well, I
put on the
wasn't
album.
determined, just like you have a day.
You have a
Off
day,
you
right?
go.
Yeah. So that was the kind of drive behind this. And also we did our video for this was in New York, and we recorded that last year, and we had a street in New York.
Yeah, I watched
We
it.
yeah,
It's a cool video.
It is. It was like,
really good
all right,
song.
stop the traffic. Put
Yeah.
it on a piano on the road. Right, take it off.
Was it super early in the morning? It looked like you.
It was
Well,
like
it was
six. It was like 6 a.m. Alarm.
Yeah, but we did go
We
through all
We went
day.
all day, like 6 a.m. until it must have been
It
about
was
9.
so hot. It was like 93 degrees.
It was.
Yeah.
It was insane.
It was really hot.
It
It
was
was great
so much
fun.
fun.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
That's great. So yeah, this is Fight For It's Right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Can't help understanding why you have your reasons to deny. Won't go through the motions of complicating. I've had enough. Please don't mistake. It's not a game of love and hate. No, you won't succeed. So run and leave. Won't try again. Say goodbye again. Running from sight. Left alone again on my own again. Fight for what's right. Won't try again. Say goodbye again. Out of my mind. Left alone again on my own again. Too much has gone your way to believe in what you say. Can't fight all the feelings of disbelief. It's too much, please don't mistake. It's not a game of love and hate. No, you won't succeed. Just wait and see. Won't try again. Say goodbye again. Running from sight. Left alone again on my own again. Fight for what's right. Won't try again. Say goodbye again. Out of my mind. Left alone again on my own again. Won't try again, say goodbye again, running from sight. Left alone again, on my own again, fight for what's right. Won't try again, say goodbye again, out of my mind. Left alone again, on my own again. Won't try again, say goodbye again, running from sight. Left alone again, on my own again, fight for what's right. Won't try again, say goodbye